Okay, first of all, quick caveat. I think you might want to be pretty solidly based in our basics acid-base treatment before addressing this material. It could become a little confusing. But I think it's worth taking a look at, if only to provide a different perspective or to let you see that there are different perspectives on the body's buffering system and what bicarbonate really represents. A couple of important points in this material, which is a resource often used by our anesthesiology trainees. First of all, as we had already mentioned, there are several buffering systems, including these four major systems. The author makes the point that you might make the argument that an ideal buffer would have a pKa more in the range of 7.4. They make a statement which I think is a little misleading, that the pKa of bicarbonate is 10.3. I presume that what they're referring to there is the acidity pKa, which would be would be relevant to the equilibrium between bicarb and carbonate, which really isn't our focus. And the pKa that we would want to use, I would suggest, would be the base pKa with the familiar relationship of bicarb with water and CO2. Be that as it may, I think it is worth considering this statement, that the real utility of the bicarbonate system is the ability to transport CO2 from the site of metabolism to excretion by the lungs. That's called the volatile acid. If you look at it this way, you may come to think of bicarb as the more superficial and less quantitatively important buffer system, but one that is easily measured and one that has great relevance to us in terms of respiratory physiology. So, just something more to think about and a perspective that you may hear in various specialties.